Hey guys, I'm Jay Randall, and welcome back to my channel where I discuss wisdom for the modern man. Today, guys, we're going to be discussing another video from the Passport Bros movement. It's a movement that I've honestly been in support of for quite a long time now. This video is brought to you by Latest Juice. Please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to his channel. He does good stuff. The video is titled Asian Woman Humbles Western Women's Lies About Them and the Passport Bros. Let's get right into it.
Western women are so pissed off that their man is leaving them, and they are blaming it on passport bro wives.
Let's talk about passport bros. Only women they'll be getting are the ones that they're paying for, or women from impoverished areas that are desperate, or women from impoverished areas that are desperate, or
women from impoverished areas.
Typical Western woman narrative.
Foreign women don't want the passport bros either, but they do want their money, probably more than American women want their money.
Wrong.
A few moments later.
What does a man got to bring to the table to be with you?
His money.
Money. Like
Ha!
100,000. At least 50.
Exactly.
60. I like the rich scammers.
I want the scammer.
The rich scammers.
I need all his money. He need to get that trap money.
He's got to be a millie.
What do you mean?
Millionaire.
Look at this clown world. Oh, they want your money more.
Bros, I'm about sick of y'all, and it ain't for what you think.
Here
Why
we go.
always gotta be the villain? Why I got to always be the villain? Why I
Let's
got
see
to
what
be
this fool has to say. The brokest, ugliest, smelliest, smelliest, meanest, powerless man in the world can find a woman dumb enough to be with him within 20-mile radius of his house. If you have to get a passport simply to find the kind of woman you want, you are a lost cause. You see, that is exactly what I expected. That's exactly what I expected. But that's all they have, guys. When you realize that all they have is shaming tactics because they already know they can't compete, there's nothing that they could put on the table that would be in any way, shape, or form, comparable to what foreign women have to offer. So the only thing they can do is just throw stones. That's it. That's it. That's all they have left. That's the only thing in their arsenal. And of course, they're going to pretend that they don't care while they simultaneously continue to make videos and content. But guys, just tune it out and live your life. I am now on board with the saying that women always say. Women are always saying, do what's best for you. Guys, as men, we need to get on that train, okay? We need to take that on that mindset. Do what's best for us. And that's simply that.
the one that everybody mad at for speaking the truth. My bad. I'm not sorry. I'm lying. Don't touch my horns.
You're just
hold
bitter.
up my halo. Here's the truth. Dude, I want you to find the type of woman that you want. Where's your self-esteem at, bro? Like, if you really had some self-esteem and something really going on for yourself, you'd make better choices than women, bruh. It's women everywhere. In
Yeah,
the
like
United
a
States,
like a
you
woman that
literally
calls you
don't have
bruh.
to hop a boat or a pigeon. It's really women inside of the United States who are dumb enough to date you.
Yeah,
Beautiful
see?
too. Out here submitting. You the problem, bro. You are the problem. You
Dumb
think if
enough.
You get on a flight.
A woman
or
who
boat and you go
submits.
over to a
A woman who submits is dumb. She's dumb enough to date you. See how they shame feminine traits? They shame all the feminine traits, but they praise masculine traits in women. Dominant, assertive, masculine. Like, bro, that's not the type of chick the girls we want anymore. And we're just not having it. As men, we're just not
another
having it.
country, you gonna stop being the problem? I'm sorry. I'm the bearer of bad news.
You are the
Hunty.
bad news. What the heck
And
is this?
all you did was fucking drive me around, fund my Ulta trip, bought me Starbucks, and licked my fucking slides. You're fucking pathetic. Look at your fucking face.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. But you know what it is, though? See, I know what this is because there are dudes that are like this. This is kind of crazy. There are men that are like this because I've seen some girls like OnlyFans messages some girls that I know, and I've seen their OnlyFans messages. So I know the type of dudes in there. And there's definitely a fetish that a lot of guys have of being just like totally emasculated and dominated in this weird way. And they just like to give all their money to them, be treated like, I don't know, like just this thing to be used. It's so freaking weird, the stuff that I've seen. And this is just hard to watch. This is very hard to
Now
watch.
we just have to sign you up for Grindr, right?
As a man, if a woman asks you to do some shit, the only replies you should have is yes or yes, ma'am. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, the fuck you mean no? Huh?
This video right here.
Bro, I wish some girl would say that to me, bro. It would be my pleasure to kick that girl out my house. Like, oh man, it would bring me so
Is
much
one of the
joy.
videos I have
What
done
the hell?
with so much pleasure. Some videos have made me really angry, and some I get caught in the middle. But why am I particularly happy about this video? I am happy because this is one of the actions of men to beat modern women's craziness and feminism's backbone, and men won. Western women are angry, pissed off, and biting because men are winning, and men are finding the respect and happiness they deserve. A woman once asked me, "Do you support Passport Bros?" Well, not only Passport Bros. I support anything and everything that gives back to men the appreciation we deserve for what we do for the society. In fact, I support women who believe in respect for men, who
Me
believe
too.
in family life and promote feminine energy.
Facts.
I could ditch going to watch the Soccer World Cup finals and help these women preach their message to Western women. All of the times we have spoken for the Passport Bros' wives, they have been attacked, discriminated, and embarrassed by Western women. And now they have started speaking for themselves and telling Western women how
I think they tried to embarrass them. I think when Western women realized that foreign women weren't going to like side with them in, you know, that female camaraderie where they all band together, and they realized foreign women were like, nah, we're not on that type of time. We actually respect men. We actually appreciate men, and we will continue to be traditional and provide for our men in the way that they like. When Western women found out, yo, they're not on our side, they tried to embarrass them. But in their attempt to try to embarrass these women, they embarrassed themselves. Because what it basically happened was they showed the disparity, the difference between a Western woman and a foreign woman, which made it like so clearly obvious which was the better choice, and honestly just made the Passport Bros look that much better.
dare you call us impoverished, uneducated, and impressionable gold-digging slimes, and the great men, the men of the day, the Passport Bros have thrown in some spicy as well.
Talk about Passport Bro. Only women they'll be getting are the ones that they're paying for, or women from impoverished areas that are desperate, or women from impoverished areas that are desperate, or
Women from impoverished areas that are desperate.
foreign women don't want the Passport Bros either, but they do want their money, probably more than American women want their money.
Watch this Asian come for Western women straight with a jab uppercut.
Hello TikTok, I'm still awake. It's 12:30 here in Thailand. I had a pre-workout a while ago when I go to the gym, and I think it's still working right now. I'm still awake. I already had my CBD.
Already the difference. She's talking about going to the gym. Any of those previous chicks, like they go to the gym? Absolutely not. Already. Very different.
The oil, but I need to sleep actually because I need to wake up in 6 hours. Anyway, this is still about the Passport Bros going around the internet right now, and especially TikTok. So I read one in one of my videos, and she said the reason why we wanted to marry foreigners is to escape poverty, because we want the visa. I have an American visa. I have 10 years. I still have my few years, but I'm still in Asia, you know. First, the crime rate in America is pretty high, and there's this what's going on right now, the Asian hate. And second, eggs are so expensive in the US right now. I'm in Thailand right now. I'm living in Bangkok, working here in Thailand. I'm Filipina. I have a good quality of life here in Thailand. I have a good job. I live in an amazing place. I can eat whatever I want. I don't have debt. I have a wonderful relationship with my long distance relationship. He is in Belgium. Amazing man. My point is, y'all girls back in America, stop thinking that America is such a wonderful place to live. Change that mindset, okay? You guys put yourself into pedestal that even you cannot climb yourself. You cannot catch up on your trends. You cannot catch up on your lifestyle. You guys ended up broke. I'm not saying everyone, but some, most. My point is, you cannot always think that you're better than anyone else. Okay, you cannot compare yourself like that. You cannot call other people less than you. It's not nice. Maybe you have to travel the world. First stop, Thailand. You'll see here in Thailand, there's tons of foreigners who do not want to leave the place because Thailand is such an amazing place. There's a lot of amazing places here in Asia, not only in America. So quit that mindset. And you'll be surprised how many foreigners here in Thailand are actually dating Asian girls, not only African American bros. There must be something here that they like, huh?
Kind of weird is when you
God, here we go.
only date people outside your country.
You know what's crazy to me is the fact that you think you know the reason why these passport bros leave America and they are only likes Asian women, like it's their fetish. But you didn't realize that having a green hair is a no-no. That having green hair doesn't suit you. You know what I mean? Stop acting like you know everything, like jumping into conclusion why people or men, these men leave the country and find relationship in another country, like you know it all. But you cannot face the facts, why they're leaving. It's so freaking hypocrite. You're very good to project and rationalize and forget.
Yo, that is absolutely facts. Literally, it's everything. American women see the Passport Bros movement as everything. They're leaving for sex. They're leaving to manipulate. They're leaving to use women, to whatever crap they throw out, except they don't want to deal with us anymore. They don't want to put up with our crap anymore. They found better. Every other reason under the sun they'll throw out as to why men are going, and it's often very malicious. And honestly, guys, like, as we've seen in so many other Passport Bros videos, like, you can live a very high quality of life for a fraction of the cost of what it takes to live over here. For the cost of an apartment over here, you can live a whole, like, another, like, lifestyle, like an exceptional lifestyle in another country. Honestly. And on top, so it's cheaper prices. You get to explore a whole different culture, and the women are so much better. So it's not just about the women. It's the lifestyle as well. But of course, if you don't want American women, there must be something wrong with you. Well, they'll find out soon, because the movement, it's growing, and it's growing at a rapid rate.
To look at the mirror, makes y'all more ugly.
I am going to help this woman add some wood to the fire she is making. The Philippines falls at number 20 among English proficiency countries, ranking as a high proficiency country above several European countries. So they are not dumb people. And South Korea and Japan fall in the top 10 ranks of the most educated countries in the world, even more educated than the United States. With South Korea as number 1 and Japan as 3rd, and the United States is not even in the first 10. Country, if we put aside all of these things, which Asian women are accused of by Western women. Let's look into what the heroes of the day have to say.
The Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education.
Well,
Shit, tell us how you really feel. I'll have you
Right.
know, my wife speaks very good English. And yeah, I guess I am a passport bro because American women aren't worth my time. You can find a better quality of woman in the Philippines. And my wife just happens to be college educated with a bachelorate degree in bioengineering. Sadly, she gave up her career though to be a mother. Now she doesn't have to worry about it because she's got a passport bro that takes.
Oh, no, she didn't. Not the career. American women are rolling. They ain't having that. Not the career. A career for the family? She did what? No, sis. You're doing it all wrong. You're being a good wife. You're putting the family first. What? They don't know. They can't comprehend that. American women can't comprehend that because it's all about the bag. It's all about being strong and independent. This woman is highly educated, college graduate. My man said family. She said, say less. Bro, you gonna find that in America? Psh, okay.
Very good care of her, and she loves it.
Not only African Americans are passport bros, but every guy in the West who needs some peace and respect in marriage is.
I don't talk enough about how passport bros are just predators.
I'm not a predator
there we
if I
go.
sleep with women in America, but if I sleep with women outside of America, I'm a predator. Got you. Guess that means you stop sleeping with people in different states too, right? You live in Florida. Don't sleep with somebody in Chicago. You're a predator. Logic. The obesity rate in a different country is not as high as America. Stay here and sleep with all the mammoths. Got it? Women in other countries are nice and they look good. Stay here. Deal with somebody who's nice but don't look good. Or deal with somebody who looks good and wants to rob you.
It's never logic, man. It's how they feel. This man just brought.
My man made so much good points right there. Predators. Why? So when women get flown out, specifically by rich men, are they predators? When they go out on these dates, knowing dang well they don't like the guy, are they predators? Women use men so much, but we don't call them predators. A lot of times, men, we just take the L, but a man does one thing to make his life better, and they, for the first time, is not choosing them, and they're predators. If you don't want American women and all the garbage that comes with them, you are now classified as a predator. To want better for yourself makes you a predator. So what would make it not a predator? So if going anywhere outside the country and sleeping with those women makes you a predator. Bro, I would say the women here are absolutely predatory, bro. Especially now that they quote unquote don't need you anymore. They just use you for like the one thing like you're good for. And it's like siphoning off your resources. Honestly, that's why they're all so toxic, bro. And they literally brag on the internet about being toxic. Bro, this is insane. Guys, don't let them shame you. This is the only tactic they have left is shame. And it's not going to work.
Brought out all the facts. And how can he be predatorial when the women in these countries, they want the foreigners. They want them to come over and take care of them.
I don't feel like Asian women are about to regret having passport bros as partners. Number one, the reason is that they are contented with what they have. They can manage with little or big. Secondly, they bring out the ego and responsibility energy in their man, and he wants to work hard to provide more and more, because the little he did before was appreciated.
I can cook, I can clean.
Uh-oh. Yeah, see, this is why I came to Thailand, to find a traditional woman.
Uh-oh.
See, in the United States,
oh,
women don't cook and clean.
Oh.
All they do is complain. And we don't got time for that. That's why I got my passport, and I've left.
Look at this beautiful couple right here. You understand me? Look at that smile. But guys, let's be honest. A young brother like this in the States, you could tell he's exceptionally forward regarding his intentions of wanting love and wanting a family. In the States, a man of his personality, characteristics, and traits will be labeled as a lame, will be labeled as corny, as reasons to disqualify him. But instead of dealing with the bullshit,
think about it. This guy.
Yep. That's another thing, bro. Like, as a black guy in particular, dating in America, bro, like, if you don't fit a certain mold, And I'm sure every other like race has their own like things, but I'm talking about as a black guy, bro. If you don't fit a certain mold, like certain types of women just are not gonna mess with you, especially when it comes to black women. And I could tell by the way that guy is, just like he said, bro, like he's gonna like lean more towards like white women, Asian women, because I already tell like he's gonna be classified as lame, nerdy, not cool by the black community. Because if you don't fit the hood nigga stereotype, then you just ain't it. You just ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, bro. And honestly, I don't want to fit the hood nigga stereotype, and a lot of black guys really don't. And bro, date outside, bro. Date outside your race. Date outside your culture, bro. Like, go travel. The world is huge. You do not need to stay in the small pond of the United States, in these Western countries. The world is huge, and there's plenty of opportunities elsewhere.
Guy's looking simple and working on his life. There is no woman in the West that would have accepted him, I can bet it. But look how smiley and happy they both are. Now the question is, why are there passport bros? It's not news that the quality of women in the West is nothing to write about. Men are not going to Asia and those countries because those girls are impressionable, but because they are women. And there are fewer women in the West. There are biological women, but they are not women mentally.
Hoes.
I believe that the situation of passport bros is simply good and deserving. Men meeting good and deserving women. In Asia, you see college graduate women still believing in raising kids, and many allow their kids to grow up until they get back into their careers. But college graduates in the West only know how to divorce their husbands.
Facts. You see, when that man was speaking on his wife and her getting her college degree, a very, very good college degree is at that. Very intelligent. But you see, there's the difference between foreign women and American women. Foreign women get their degrees so that they can provide for their family. They're not getting the degree so that they don't need a man. That's the difference. American women get degrees so that they don't have to get with a guy. They're just doing it so they can provide for their mom, their dad, their sisters, because it's like a family thing. And they often are providing for more than just themselves. They're providing for their mom, dad, their cousins, their brothers. It's a whole thing. So they have to go out there. And a lot of times in these countries, the reasons why they're so educated. Also, I was watching a video in the Philippines about the Philippines. They actually have to get certain jobs, you have to have, even for basic jobs, you have to have a certain level of schooling to even qualify for like basic jobs, like working at a cafe or something, or someone at a front desk. Basic stuff, you have to have some kind of college degree. It's very competitive. So oftentimes they are very educated, but they're not doing it so they can say, I don't need a man. The second that man was like, listen, I want you to stay home and be a mother, she was waiting for that. They're waiting for that. And that's what men have literally been asking for so long. Can I have a regular wife? But nah, American women want to give us boss babes and city girls and 304 phases. So men are just like, you know what? I'm good off that. Let's just go to the women who want to be wives. Why are they so angry about that? If you don't want to be a wife, that's cool. Stay here with the men who want to give you that lifestyle. Get run through by the rappers, the bad boys, the thugs, the hood niggas, the scammers they were talking about, who has all the money. I want to date a scammer. He has to come with the money. Okay. Deal with the dudes with the money. Okay? And then you get the results from living that lifestyle. And then the men, the good men, aren't going to be your backup plan after you figured out you done effed up when you're 30, 31. Nah, we're going to be over there living our best life with women who actually respect themselves. And they're not ready for that.
Asian culture is built on a fact that announces that the family unit is the greatest. They have been taught to first be a wife and a mother before any other thing. No matter how much they earn, how many degrees they have got, or their social status, and this is how they see their men. Their submission is not conditional and premised on being a provider and doing all of the stuff. Their submission is based on the fact that I have accepted this guy to be my husband and I must be submissive.
It's based
on
values.
That divorce is illegal in the Philippines? This indicates the effort of the government and society to instill value in marriage in the citizens. But you could ask Western women in the modern world, and they would say that that society is keeping women in marriages they don't want to be in. That is one of the problems of Western women. They never want to work on their relationship. If it struggles for a couple of times, they just opt out. What is the difference between Western women and Asian women? Western women are the I don't need a man women, or I don't want a man who expects me to cook or just make babies, and now this man takes his stuff and goes to a place where there is way beautiful, fertile, and healthy women who don't eat junk. And these women say, I need a man who would love me. I don't care how much he makes or how he looks. I just need a man that will make me a mother and love me and my seeds and keep me happy. I want a man that will lead me. I do not want status. What I want is a man, a real man. I don't want to get married to an idea or fantasy. I want to get married to a real man. When Western women say those Asians need passport bros for their money, freedom, and visa, passport bros can offer. I find it funny because modern women only talk and don't know what they are saying most of the time. Now, it's important to know that passport bros don't come back to the US with their wives. Number one reason is that love for family is built in the system that the girls don't want to leave their family.
That is crucial. All right, that's the crucial point. These men aren't coming back to the Western society. Because, guys, the thing about the passport bros, that it's more than just finding the girl. Because, I'll be honest with you, you can find a girl here. You work on yourself, improve yourself, you can find a girl. I have no problem finding girls here. It's also the society in which that girl exists, okay? Because let's say you happen to find a good girl here. The society that we're in the Western society, is not conducive to her remaining a good girl. There are so many outside forces that are doing their best to try to pull her to the dark side, for lack of a better term, to corrupt her, to turn her into a modern woman. The internet, TikTok, Instagram, the culture, feminism, like literally the music, everything is orchestrated and is all pushing one narrative to the very I would say, like, you know, city girls lifestyle. That is what's permeating our society right now. So even if you find a good girl, how do you keep her that way? You know what I'm saying? There's so much working against you. Whereas you gotta go. Men are traveling to these places because it's not just about the women. They're in the society that made them that way in the first place. That is the important thing. The culture there that created that girl in the first place is why you're moving. It's not just the girl itself. It's the culture that made that instilled that. It's the laws in that culture that keep the society operating with a certain mindset and belief system. If you come back to the West, bro, it's like corruption, bro. Like if you take, if you like have, it's like they always say, the bad apple spoils the bunch. Like if you take a good girl and you drop her in like a pool full of like toxic, feminist filled women, bro, it's only a matter of time before that poison slowly seeps in and she starts to change and she chops her hair off, dyes her hair blue. And then what are you going to do at that point? Guys, you travel not just for the women, but for the society and the structures that were instilled to create that women in the first place.
They want to be around them. I guess they tell the passport bros, one of my criteria, if you want to marry me, is not take me away from my family. Abruptly, and secondly, the crime rates in those Asian countries is incredibly low compared to the crime rates in the United States.
Also, crucial point, what he just said. I watched a video of girls being asked if they got married and their partner was a Western man. They were asked if they would prefer to go and live with him overseas or stay in their country of origin. And majority of them said they would prefer to stay in their own country. So American women are pushing this narrative that, oh, they just want to get a visa once they get that green card and they're taking off. They're leaving you. Bro, most of them don't want to leave their family. They're very family oriented. Okay, a lot of times they leave their family for too long. They get homesick. Even when they move and they marry, they still want to be fairly close within, like, you know, relatively, you know, good traveling distance between them and their parents. Because that's just how the culture is. But American women would like to have you believe that, oh, they're just getting with you so they can get their green card and then leave you. That's absolutely not the case. Most of them do not want to leave their country.
And you better not take an Asian woman to the West to go be a victim of crime. Her families may come for you. I feel like a bloody ass-kicking gladiator with so much pride when I see modern Western women ranting and vexing about passport bros and their queens. Those women in Asian countries are the real queen because they crown their husbands first and he then crowns her. Western women are angry about what they could have had, but they threw away, and now they want it. But they are too proud to admit they were wrong, and they try to pin the blame on the Asian women because they never take responsibility or take the blame for their action. And in this situation, nobody is to be blamed except Western modern. They place themselves up so high where they would not even accept themselves if they were a man, and told it to men face that they can go to hell, and the men, instead of going to hell, went to the green pastures where they can find rest. They get to eat good foods, raise good kids, provide for appreciative and deserving women, and make love and be made love to. Asian women are everything. Modern Western women are not, and let's hope it stays like that for a long time. That's all for today on Latest Juice.
Like and subscribe to his channel, guys. He does great content. But it's not just Asian women, guys. There's women all over the world, okay? Hispanic women, Mexican women, Colombian women, Brazilian women, like literally Eastern Europe. Guys, there's traditional women. Asian women are just one part of the world where there are great women. The thing about American women is that they want you to be in a state of desperation. It's like you either put up with their trash or you sit there and wait till we're ready to make you the cleanup guy when we're 35. No. Men are no longer in that state of desperation. And a lot of dudes are only in that state because they haven't figured this out yet. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of dudes are unmotivated right now because they're looking around at the dating, market, and they're like, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to go to school, make a bunch of money just to put up with this chick, for 5-10 years, however long it takes for her to end up divorcing me and taking half my stuff, leave me depressed and miserable. Like, dudes are just like, you know what? I mean, it's not worth it. Like, half of them are like insanely promiscuous hoes, body counts up to high heavens. Like, why am I doing this? Guys, you're not. This is like literally should inspire a lot of dudes to get their stuff together. Okay? You don't have to get yourself together for American women. Get yourself together, get your stuff on point, get your body on point, gain some, intelligence, go to school, get educated, and then leave. Let a woman who's worthy be the beneficiary of all that hard work. You know what I'm saying? Go to a woman that's worthy. You do not have to stay here. You can live a higher quality of life elsewhere. So just get your money right. Stop being a simp. Stop being an incel. Get off OnlyFans. Get off pornography. Hit the gym. Get your money up. Stack your bread. And then get the heck out of here. Okay? There is still plenty of hope out there. You can absolutely find the wife, the girlfriend, and live the life that you want. Okay? It is not hopeless. And if you... Bro, I'm telling you, it's not hopeless. And don't let all the shaming that you hear on the internet, because all they're going to do, first of all, you don't even know these chicks. You don't know these chicks. They're just on the internet. Women they say a lot of foolishness, bro. Just tune out the noise. Tune out the noise. And like I said in the beginning, the mindset the men of 2023 and on are adopting, we're doing what's best for us and our future. We're doing what's best for us. That's all for today, guys. If you liked the content of this channel, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. It would really help me out. And until next time, guys, take it easy.